Sam here from sugarspunrun.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make molasses cookies. We're going to start with 3/4 cups or 1½ sticks of unsalted butter. Add a ½ cup of granulated sugar, and we're also going to use a ½ cup of dark brown sugar. You can use light brown sugar if you don't have dark, but I like the dark brown sugar because it gives the cookies a nice dark color, and I think the flavor is a little extra intense. Beat these until they're well creamed. And then beat in 1 large egg. We're going to use a 1/4 cup of molasses for this recipe. You want to use unsulphured molasses. The bottle that you buy should say unsulphered right on the label. I don't recommend using blackstrap molasses for this recipe. Add 1/4 cup of molasses and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And stir these together. Now let's combine our dry ingredients. We're going to start with 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, and as with most of my recipes, we're going to add a teaspoon of cornstarch to help make these molasses cookies really nice and soft. A teaspoon of baking powder, a ½ teaspoon of baking soda, and a ½ teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to add some spices. These spices are what give your molasses cookies a really nice flavor. Don't leave any of them out. A teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 3/4 teaspoon ground ginger, and a ½ teaspoon ground cloves. Stir these together. Bring back your wet ingredients and add your dry ingredients to your wet ingredients. I like to add about half of the dry ingredients at a time. As the dough becomes more difficult to stir, you can bring back your electric mixer. Now cover your dough. Now you need to chill your cookie dough for at least 3 hours. After your dough has chilled for at least 3 hours, go ahead and remove it from the refrigerator. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to scoop it into tablespoon-sized balls. Once you roll your cookies into balls, then you're going to roll them in granulated sugar. You can use just plain granulated sugar. I like to use a coarse cane sugar, but either one will work just fine. Roll the dough in sugar and place on a parchment paper lined baking sheet. Keep your cookies spaced about 2 inches apart and then bake them on 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. Your cookies will be a little bit puffy when they finish baking, but as they cool, they'll settle and they'll get nice cracks on top. And that is how you make these perfectly spiced, nice and soft and chewy on the inside, crisp and sparkly on the outside molasses cookies. As you saw, these are really easy to make, nice and crinkle topped on the outside and so soft and chewy on the insides. I think you guys are really going to love these cookies, so try them out, let me know what you think, make sure to leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.